Now returning to the retrial, the case against two men accused of plotting to kidnap Michigan's governor now in the hands of a jury once again.
Fox 17's Michael Martin was at the federal courthouse in Grand Rapids today, and he has a recap of today's closing arguments.
That verdict could come at any point, really. The last thing the jury heard, closing arguments from the government, two defense attorneys, and then a quick rebuttal from the prosecution as the burden of proof lies with them. And now the wait begins. Hey, Chris. Well, the case is in the jury's hands. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good about that. So it's nice to have my work is done. It's up to the jury now to do their work.
The fate of Adam Fox and Barry Croft now in the hands of a jury. Closing arguments wrapped up Monday afternoon. How's it feeling, Josh?
Well, pretty good. I mean, we got our arguments in. The jury's got some work to do now, but we're just in a waiting.
Federal prosecutors argue that Fox and Croft orchestrated a plan to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer from her vacation home in Elk Rapids. This is the second time they have faced these charges. During the first trial earlier this year, a jury failed to return verdicts.
A lot of the things that we weren't able to talk about at the end of the last case, we could talk about this time because we made so much more stride in getting the evidence in that we thought we needed to get in to tell the real story about what happened in the summer of 2020.
Assistant U.S. Attorney Nils Kessler said during closing that this case is complicated. But one thing is simple, kidnapping is wrong, and you certainly can't make bombs to injure and kill people. But the defense says it was undercover FBI agents and informants who tried to push Fox and Croft towards criminal activity.
They paid a lot of people to make it look like our clients did something. I mean, the government should not be able to do what they did to these people.
Arguing that the government intentionally put big talkers together in order to create the appearance of a conspiracy, collecting over 1,000 hours of video, but only selectively playing clips for the jury. The government disagrees, calling that claim misleading, saying there simply wasn't time in a trial to play everything.
The folks that were misleading here were the people that took 4-second snippets and played those for the jury and wouldn't let the jury hear the context before or after. That's what's misleading.
Had we had the ability to play the audio of our clients and the CHSs without it being construed as hearsay, we certainly would have done that. The government had every opportunity to do so and failed to deliver.
So we could get word that the jury has a verdict really at any point here. In the first trial, they deliberated for just over 4 days. For now, in downtown Grand Rapids, I'm Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.
And Fox 17 will continue to bring you extensive coverage on both the trial and the retrial. You can scan that QR code on your screen for a look at everything we've covered so far.